gonna be hoping with a should be this your boy N.O.R.E.
What up? Is DJ EFN.
It's Military Crazy Raw. Drink Champs Yappy Hour. Make some noise! Now, when we talk about this person, we talk about a person who makes hits, give out hits. 15 million sold in your face. And he don't even be liking to be in front of the public. He don't even care. He just makes hits for any reason. We are gonna give him his flowers today. He deserves it. From being in front of the camera to behind the camera to he makes your favorite artist a better artist. Cause he been pinning this shit for everybody. And in case you don't know what we talking about, show my mother, Oni, Bryson motherfucking Tiller out the building. Listen, my brother, I want to get straight to the interview because salute.
Cheers.
Man. I've been doing this, 10 years?
About to be 10 years.
About to be 10 years. So first off, let me big you up for being on time. I bet against you. Yeah. I bet that you would not be on time. So that's what we do. We based it on what the artist order. Right. Like we know if anybody order Hennessy, it's gonna be a different interview, right? we know Patron, like certain things. But when you ordered Ace of Spades, I was like, it's gonna be smooth. That's one. But I said he's gonna show up late. But so I lost on a show up late.
And we showed up late. We fucked up, so we apologize.
So like I said, what I was trying to make, we've been doing this almost 10 years, right? And when I go through the discovery of an artist, that's one of the thing, yo, bro, you really are a hit maker. Like, is that something that you set out to be, or that's something that just comes naturally for you?
I definitely gotta say I set out to be it for sure. You know, in the beginning, I was like, had this whole alias called Pen Griffey. I was like,
Pen Griffey. Yeah.
Get as many hits as bro. But somebody just told me something about a hit today, and I was just like, I was in a studio session. They was like, "Do you know why they started calling it a hit?" I was like, "Dang, I never even thought about that." And they was like, "It's something that hits whoever's listening to it." They was in a meeting or whatever, and I was like, "Damn, I guess that's really what a hit is when somebody, you know what I mean? Like somebody just feels it, like it hits them. You know,
it resonates,
like,
right?"
Even if the song never really charted, or whatever, it doesn't matter. Like, if there's a bunch of people at my concert singing it, it's a hit to me,
Right, absolutely.
What's a song that you made for somebody else that you regret?
That I regret?
Yeah.
I made for somebody else? What do you mean, like something
Like you would have wanted to keep it for yourself?
Yeah, you wanted to keep it for yourself.
Oh, like something that I wrote?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't got too many under my belt that I gave to somebody else.
Okay. For me is, I don't know if you heard this record, but Jigga, nigga, you heard that record? That used to say N.O.R.E, that dude N.O.R.E, and I gave that shit away, and I regret that. So you don't have one of those?
Nah.
Okay. So all right, let's get to it. Louisville. Mm-hmm. How does because we hear. We see Rich hit there.
Yep.
How did that happen? How did that connection happen? I know Timberland.
Yep.
So how did this happen?
My guy, Keem, he's from Miami based. Mm-hmm. He knew a couple people that knew Rich, and I think they might have been playing some video games or something. And, they was interconnected somehow. Mm-hmm. And Rich caught wind of my music and thought I was super talented. Mm-hmm. And I think I was working at UPS when I first met Rich, or when I first started talking to Rich. Mm-hmm. And, I remember they told me they was going to New York with Timberland to work on Magna Carta Holy Grail, the album. Mm-hmm. And, they invited me up to New York. So I was like, hell yeah, I want to go to New York.
Yeah.
So
didn't Timberland tell you to quit your job or some shit like that?
That was years later.
Okay,
That was years later.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you
just talking about
my bad.
Talking about when I met Rich, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, but yeah, I flew up to New York. That was my first time in New York. I was just...
So you met Rich first?
I met Rich.
Okay.
And this producer that he was working with.
Okay.
And who was, I think, signed to Timberland at the time, this producer. So we went up there. We was in there. I wasn't even really supposed to be there. He said what up to me a couple times. I think my boy Rich, Timberland probably don't even know this, but Rich had, he snuck a picture of me at Timbo in the studio. And I was like, he sent it to me. I was like, yo, that's crazy. Like, I got a picture of me and Timberland. Like, that's a big deal where I'm, where I'm from.
Of course.
I got back home to Louisville, and he wasn't even really at that time. I didn't really have nothing to really show for. Like I really shouldn't have been in the room. You know what I mean? If I'm being honest. But anyways, I got back to Louisville, and I remember posting a picture of the one that Rich sent me, and I was just like, "Yo, man, I ain't saying that next year is my time or the year after that's my time, but I'm just saying my time is coming."
That was the caption.
Yeah, that was the caption, and I remember everybody was hitting me up, and then one person hit me up and was, I'm going off on the deep end about
no problem.
No,
yeah. Anyways, one person hit me up and was just like, "Yo, we got a contract, we got an agreement, so you can't just, he thought I was signing to Timberland or something. That wasn't even the case. I was just posting a pic. So I was like, what are you saying? Like, he was like, I'm saying that like we got to figure something out. But he had previously agreed to release me from this contract that he was talking about.
But seeing that picture with Timberland
changed everything.
Yeah.
Like he knew something was about to come, come from that. Even though he didn't believe in me at first, I felt like. After that, he said that, and I was pissed. I was like, "Oh, nah." I said, "You know what, bro?" I said, "I'll never make music ever again." I said, "I'm gonna just go work at UPS and just keep doing what I was doing at first. You got it, bro. I'm good." You know what I mean? He was trying to see if I was bluffing. I wasn't bluffing. I was doing that for about 3 years or something like that. After that, I hit rock bottom. I was like, "Man, I can't do this no more, man. Like, I'm struggling. I ain't got no money." Called up a couple people asking for bread. Rich used to send me bread too, just to help me out. But there was another guy, the Keem dude I was telling you about. I hit him up asking for some money, and he was like, "Bro, you gotta get back in that studio." So I'm crying and shit, and I was just like, "All right, I'm gonna get back in the studio." Literally, the first song that I made was "Don't."
Right.
So made "Don't." You don't.
Yeah.
Don't. That was the first song I made. And I was sitting on it for a little bit. Fast forward, had it on SoundCloud. A couple people was rocking with it. I was a little embarrassed about it for some reason because I hadn't did music in so long, and I didn't feel like nobody was hitting me up or talking about it, so I deleted it. And then somebody hit me up, was like, "Yo, you gotta put that back up online." So I was like, "All right, bet," and I did. And
SoundCloud, correct?
Yep, SoundCloud. And it just started growing like week by week. I remember at this time, I think I got a different job at Papa John's.
You got Papa John's, yeah.
So I was going back to my locker, and I'm just like, update.
You thought somebody was playing with you because the numbers kept going up like, from 1,000 to 10,000.
It felt fake.
Yeah.
It felt like, I was like, "Yo, what's happening right now?"
You're like, this is real viral, not bots, right?
Yeah, for real. This is before, all of that. So, at that point, then I got a call from Rich again. I hadn't talked to Rich in a little minute at this point. But I got a call from Rich. He's like, "Yo, Timbo won't holler at you," And this is the first time that I really seen Timbo show any interest in my music at all.
Because you had played Timberland records before?
Yeah, a long time ago. But
because I heard you said you thought he didn't like it.
Yeah, no, he I would say he didn't. He probably thought I was talented. But if you go back and listen to my shit from 2011, you can understand why Timberland was like
maybe he wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready. Right. You know what I mean? I was still, developing. It made perfect sense. So at this point, I changed. Excuse me. I changed my sound up. And, I had something to really grind for at that point. I had my daughter, and everything was just different. I was like, I'm not gonna be too much of a singing ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just kind of dumb it down a little bit and mix it up with a little bit of rap. You know what I'm saying? And anyways, got the call from Timbo, and then he was like, "Yo, come to Miami." And that's when everything just went up from there. For real.
Okay, so then when does Drake come into this picture?
I feel like every week something crazy was happening, so I can't really 100% remember, but it was definitely after the moment, because it sounded like, you heard that story or whatever, the clips. But it was definitely after that when I was back in Louisville now at this point, jobless, trying to figure out what I was going to do next.
After Timberland said, "Quit your job."
Yeah.
Because Timberland denies saying he never said that, right?
Yeah, did he say that? He did that?
Yeah, I think you said that he said he never said that. I think you said you called Rich.
It's all good. We love Timberland, man. We just going back there. We love Timbo the King. It don't matter. None of that matters. We here.
It was meant to be, whichever way happened.
Yeah, exactly. So I get back to Louisville, and I'm stressed out, but the song is still climbing slowly. People's reaching out, and then it's crazy because I always have these wild ass manifestation dreams, and I was sleeping at a friend's house on the couch because at this point I had moved out of my girlfriend at the time's house, And, I'm still sleeping on this couch, making music in the basement, trying to like just keep my SoundCloud following fans happy. So I'm just like updating new shit. And I think I just put out a remix to a couple OVO, because a lot of people was like, yo, you need to sign to OVO, blah, blah, blah. They were saying that.
Everyone thought you were signed to OVO at one point.
Yeah, this was before anything. So they was like, yo, it sounded like you should be a part of that. You know what I mean? So I was like, dang, I really love and admire everything that comes out of OVO. So I was like, it makes sense. So one day I just decided to remix some OVO shit. I think McConan was signed to OVO one time, and Party Next Door was signed to OVO, or still signed to OVO. But I remixed a song. It's called Don't Worry Molly Remix. And I posted it and went to sleep or whatever. It was probably like a little bit later after this, but I remember I had this crazy vivid dream that I was on UK campus. You know, Drake fuck with UK basketball stuff. So, I'm on this campus, and then, people, they like, yo, bro, Drake's coming in town. We're going to play this. We're going to play your don't for him. And I was like, for real? And it was like, yeah. So then they, in the dream, they was like, I saw him in the huddle. Drake was over in the huddle. They all had blue jumpsuits on and shit. And he was like, it's all right, it's all right, it's all right. And I was like, damn. And then I remember waking up from that dream, right? I swear to God, I woke up from that dream, and literally I checked my Twitter. Just said Drake followed you on Twitter. And I was like,
but you really trying to. This was a dream.
No. This is out of the dream.
This is out of the dream.
I woke up out of that dream the very next morning.
Right.
Like, and I woke up and I saw that he followed me, and I said, "Yo, bro, this is crazy." Like, I didn't even want to get into the whole fact that I just had a dream about it. I was like, "Yo, this is more crazy than you think." He's like, "Yo, I've been fucking with months," and that just blew my mind, because it's like in my dream he was literally saying that he didn't fuck with.
That he didn't. Okay.
And I had no idea that this was about to happen. It was just some crazy manifestation shit. I don't know. It's like God gave me a vision or something. Like, but yeah, that was when.
So is it true that had he answered a text, you might be on OVO, right? To this day, like
yeah.
What did he leave you on? Red? Or
he was just busy, bro.
He was just busy.
Bro, just busy. You know how I be in the music industry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At this time, bro's really going crazy with all the music. I'm sure he had everybody hitting his line. But I think that was the only thing that was keeping me from signing him, bro.
Okay, well, let's get some. Are we ready for quick time, Islam?
Let's go.
Let's do it. You ready for this part?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, cool. You gotta feel. Yeah.
Let me see what y'all sent it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but send part of it. Yeah, go ahead.
I love this shit. Hey, but by the way, they got the sake? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Want to do quick time Islam first, or what? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I've been trying to get you on this show, to give you your flowers, to let you know how much you mean to the industry. The industry is a better place when you making music, when you're a part of it. So we want to give you your flowers face to face, man to man, eye to eye. Let you know, man. Snoop Dogg said it's better than a Grammy because it comes from his people, and we wanted to give you your flowers, bro. Because, bro, you really are something special. You really are. And you know what I love about you? Like, it's a rumor that you don't just go in the studio with anybody. Like, you have to actually feel it. Don't ever change. I like that. I love that. Some people would come and be like, yo, he's like, they would credit that as being like hard to work with or whatever. But
I really don't understand why.
Yeah, no, I understand it because I'm an artist too. You know what I'm saying? But I love the fact that I can tell money doesn't move you. Has there ever been a time where it was tempted, and you did something that cost of money?
You said did something that cost money?
No, because of money, and then you regretted it. Is that
did money move you in any situation?
Nah. Yeah, I can't think of what it is exactly. Those moments, but I've definitely had those moments. But when it comes to the music and whatnot, like people was, especially early on, was throwing all types of crazy numbers at me to do certain songs, and I'd be like, I just really want to. I was just nervous a lot of the time,
right?
That was the big thing. But the main reason why I don't really like being in the studio with people was like, just PTSD and trauma, from when I was younger. I'm being honest with you.
Like in what way?
Like, if I give you an example, I was 16 years old or 17, my bad, recording songs, and I used to have this one guy. I'm not gonna say his name, but he used to record me all the time. And he was recording me at FL Studio, and I would cut school to go to the studio, go to his crib. He was living in Louisville, Yeah, he would play the beat and he would record me because I didn't know how to do it. And then, he would be trolling me sometimes, like playing gunshots in my ear while I'm recording. All types of whatever, elephant noises. And I'd be like, bro, I'm trying to make it, bro.
Oh my God.
Like, can you just stop, bro? And he would be laughing. He was like, just trolling me and shit. So at that point, I was just like, you know what? Like, can you teach me how to record myself?
Right.
Taught me how to record myself. And at that point, I was just like, fuck it. I'm just cut out the middleman. I'm gonna just do it myself. And I've been recording myself ever since.
So let's get this correct. You make the beats.
I don't make the beats.
No, you don't make the beats. Okay, but you engineer yourself.
Yeah, I do that.
Holy moly, guacamole! Is it true that DJ Khaled jumped over somewhere to get your vocals?
That's what they say. That's what they say.
What is this story about?
I don't know. It was they say he was jumped over the fence, but I don't think he jumped over the fence. But
Listen, bro, I know DJ Khaled.
But
He jumped over the fence.
Word.
He wouldn't do anything.
But we got it done. The story was, I remember I told him when they played me the song for Wild Thoughts. That's what it was for. Wild Thoughts came.
Because you didn't get to hear the Rihanna version until it actually came out, dropped, right? I think you had Party Next Door.
Yeah, I had the Party Next Door version, but not only that, but the song was in a lower octave, and I recorded it. I had already did my part. You know what I'm saying? And he had hit me. I knew that she was going to record it in a higher octave, and I mentioned that to him, but he was like, "No, we just need it done. We need it." I was like, "All right, cool, I got it done." And I didn't know how we was going to figure it because I know they couldn't just pitch my vocals up. So. He came knocking on a day, a horrible day that I was having. Like, they threw a surprise party for an album that I wasn't happy about.
Right.
I show up, my Lambo broke down that day.
Right.
All types of shit.
For Lambo.
Like, it was just a bad day overall. And bro was like, yo, I need it tonight. Album release day, I was like, I can't do it tonight, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I think everybody wasn't answering the phone, and that's what happened. But we got it done. You know what I'm saying?
Because I think you said to, I think I read somewhere that you said to Khaled, like, I'm going through something. He was like, put it in music.
Yeah, that was the media took that one and they did that thing with that one.
Okay.
So. But what happened? That was early on when you can go back and listen to it. It was what the fuck is the song with me and Future on Major Key album? You know what I mean? If you go listen to it, what the fuck I'm saying? I'm just I literally did that, and it's like I ain't trying to listen to that shit. I was just super depressed.
Right.
You know what I mean? That ain't even what I want to make music about.
Right.
But like at that time, I was really going through all that shit that I was talking about on the song, and I was stressed the fuck out because I was like, I didn't get here to be beefing with niggas in the music industry or, this person saying I owe him this or this person that literally I ain't spoke to in 4 years. You know what I mean? Talking about like, yo, you owe me. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it was stressful for me to deal with. I had people leaving death threats on my car. While my daughter was in there sleeping while I'm somewhere else. Had to fly back home, figuring shit out. CPS called to my crib, coming asking my daughter inappropriate questions. Like all types of shit that was making me like really be like, damn, fuck the music industry. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be a part of this shit at all. Like, is this what, like, my success is making people do? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I remember there was a point where once my daughter was born, I kind of like, I stopped talking to everybody. Like, it wasn't because I knew I was going to be famous someday or whatever. I just was like, let me see who really fuck with me, for real. So, like, I stopped fucking with people, started focusing on my job at UPS, getting other jobs, and, there was only a couple people that was reaching out to me. Rich, my boy Swan, obviously close family members and whatnot. And other than that, nobody else was reaching out to me. So, whenever the song took off, Don't. And then whenever I started to have some success and all these people showing me love, Timbaland, Drake, whoever, all these people start knocking at the door like, yo, you switched up. It's just like, damn, I switched up. That was crazy. That was wild. That blew my mind. So like at that point, and then they really was like, nah, we gotta do something about this guy. You know what I mean? This dude who like switched up on us. So they just started pulling every trick out the, you know what I mean? I'm just like,
had it out for you.
Bro. I'm like, can I just make music and be happy about it? But like the industry was just beating me up, man, for a long time, and I wasn't fucking with it. So that was the whole reason why I was like, he was like, put it in music. I was like, put it in the music, but like, don't nobody want to hear that shit.
Were you musically trained in any way?
Nah, not at all. I'm really just a studio geek at the end of the day, like.
Because hearing you talk about the octaves and all that,
yeah.
I'm sure most of the people even work with. I don't know, fuck the octave.
Yeah.
Just go in and sing that shit.
Or I know a couple things, not for real, but I just be in the studio like fucking with shit, and I I mean, there's still a lot that I don't know, but like, you know, for the most part, yeah.
You know what's something I relate to you very much is how tough you are on yourself about your second album. Like you think, I ain't gonna lie, me hearing you talk about your second album, I'd be like, damn, I thought I was bad on myself. I actually had a line. Melvin Flint dropped. My whole Colossal stopped. I can't believe I fucked up and made a half-ass album. My excuse is my pops just died and I ain't want to make music. My pops just died. I hated my second album. And I listened to the critics. I listened to the haters.
Yeah.
And you're probably the only other artist in the world that I know that related to that. I was sitting there watching all your interviews, and I was like, holy shit, somebody is just as hard on themselves. But have you outgrown that? Or
I want to say that there is a bit of a common misconception, because every time I see these clips, I always see some of my fans coming to my defense like, I just want him to know how good, blah, 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 I appreciate it. But I'm just like, yo, it's not about that. But the common misconception is this, like, a lot of people think that I became depressed after my second album. It was after the first one that everybody tells me now is such a classic, and it was like this, that, and the third. It was after that one that where I was like, where I was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Trapsoul came out, and this is just because, like I said, like the fame, all that, it was all new to me. So it was like when it came out and I started seeing all these critics going crazy on Trapsoul, that's when it made me have imposter syndrome. And I was like, fuck, I don't know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I thought that I did something. It wasn't until about 2 years, 3 years after that, where people was really like, yo, this is a dope album. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? I had a label, I had another tour, a tour agreement that I had to fulfill. I had to drop another album in the midst of me having imposter syndrome. You know what I'm saying? And like not believing in myself.
That's the exact story, bro.
It's a terrible time to feel that way.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like I didn't get time. If you know, we talked about the money thing. You know, that's it right there.
Okay.
Like, that's some money that I shouldn't have took at that moment, because it was like
same exact thing with me. I'm sorry, because I relate to it so much. Was they gave me so much money, and how I'm gonna tell them not to go to the studio? You know what I mean? Like I spent the money, and I was definitely using it. So I was like, I had to go to the studio, but it wasn't time for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What it good be, homie? It's your boy N.O.R.E.
What up, it's DJ EFN.
And this Drink Champs Happy Hour.
Make some noise! Hey, N.O.R.E, who we teamed up with
We
this
are
time?
honored. We are happy. We are in disbelief that we are now partnered with the one, the only
DraftKings Sportsbook. Let's go!
So check this out. All you new customers that's out there, bet $5 and you're gonna get a y'all.
Which means 200. You get 200 if you bet $5 on bonus bets if your bet wins. Vamos.
And you know that promo code, I'm using it. You should use it. Your mother should use it. Your grandmother with the little toe that her nail don't work should use it. It's called Drink Champs. One word.
One word. Drink Champs.
Yeah,
Together.
Drink Champs. One word.
Drink Champs.
Make sure everybody use it. Everybody in your family, even the guy that you know is a little loose.
Drink Champs. One
Drink
word.
Champs.
Use that
One
code.
word.
Let's go.
Dale cabrón.
DraftKings Sportsbook.
Do not worry if sports betting is not available in your state, city, or town or county. Because
you could still join in the fun by going to DraftKings Daily Fantasy Sports. That's DraftKings Daily Fantasy Sports, and have a shot to win cash prizes. Let's go.
So, if you could do anything to redo the process of making that album, what would you do different?
I wouldn't have made it. I would have waited a while, but I wouldn't have made it. But also, I was going to say that I would have worked with writers, because that was the era when everybody was like, J. Cole went platinum with no features.
Right.
So everybody was so stuck on it. And then they was like, he went platinum with no features again.
Right.
And I was just like, damn, I feel like I got to go platinum with no features. Because, you know, my first shit went platinum with no features. So I was like, all right, fuck it. I guess I'm going to go platinum with no features again.
Did you do that twice?
Did I do it twice?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm talking.
Yeah,
we know what's going on out here. Let's go. Okay.
Years later, though,
okay.
But it happened, though, you know. But anyways, I think I was so hung up on that. And like I said, imposter syndrome. So, like, a big part of me was like, man, you know, if I could go back in time, really what I would have did, I wouldn't have made an album. I would have waited to see what the fuck was going to happen with my first album. But I didn't have the luxury of doing that because, you know, money running dry and shit. So I'm like, damn, you know, what am I going to, you know, what I'm going to do? So
And you had your kid too, right? So
had my kid.
You had to provide, man.
And, you know, at that point, there was a lot of pressure. I was just like, I can't go back to UPS. I can't go back to Papa John's.
Right.
Like, you know, I got to do something. And that number was nice. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to take it, you know? I had to. And, it really put me behind. And, you know, after, and then that shit came out because, like I said, I went in my mind. And then the critics went in. And that just really sent me to, that sent me to the deep end.
But, like, following you, listening to you, I can tell that you let the critics
get to you.
Yeah, get to you.
yeah.
I did too. Like, so I'm the same human being. Like I, you know what's crazy? My first album, I got 4.5 mics in the source, right?
Which is a big deal.
Which was a big deal. So I was supposed to celebrate that. But my second album got 3 mics. And I celebrated the failure of the 3 mics more than I celebrated the success. And I let the people get to me. But for years later, it was people that, you know, I would see them in the airport and they'd be like, why the fuck would you diss this album? The album changed my life.
Yeah.
And I had to sit back and I had to say, you know what? This shit wasn't about me. So that's why I asked you, did you go back to revisit that and say, like, you know, no, you answered the question, man, when you said...
Yeah, I can't even listen to it.
You can't even listen to it?
Nah. Like, you know, the fans, they be wanting me to do a couple on tour, so it's like, some of them I can, like the more popular ones, but a lot of them, I'm just like, it's the same shit with the Khaled song. Like, when I hear the Khaled song, I heard my second album.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, this is not where I need to be. He was like, put it into the music. That was literally what I did. I was like, I don't even know what to make music about. And I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna just, I guess, put it in the music and talk about shit that I'm going through. And it's crazy because, like, you know, I remember one time I had another one of those manifestation dreams, actually. And I was in Australia. And my manager at the time was like, yo, you know, actually, I skipped the part. I had a dream. I'm sleeping in the bed, whatever. And my dream, I was in my hood, my old hood in Louisville. And there was a jet just flew down in the middle of the hood. And Jay-Z and Beyonce got off of it. And Jay-Z was like,
You be having some ill dreams, bro.
I know, right? I don't know why. He was like, yo, what you doing here, bro?
Yeah.
I was just like, I don't know. And then, like, I don't know what happened, but I ended up waking up, right? My manager calls me. He's like, yo, you know how you say you've been looking for a mentor, right? And I was like, yeah. He said, yo, Jay-Z want to talk to you. I was like, huh? And he was like, yeah. I was like, okay, cool. So, you know, I think Lenny S. put us on the group text and whatnot. And then, you know, Jay-Z was talking to me about my second album. He was like, yo, man, I just want to say, you know, I appreciate, you know.
Wow, see?
Like, yo, I heard when you talked about this, and him just breaking down shit that I was saying really meant a lot to me. Like, man, that's crazy. Like, you know, even though I had, you know, the second album didn't perform or whatnot, like I had, you know, Jay-Z picking me up on that shit to me personally.
That's huge.
And that just made me be like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, I just got to keep pushing forward. You know what I mean?
Fucking awesome, bro. We ready for Quick Time Slide?
Yeah, you guys
Can you
sent
explain to them the game?
All right, so this is our drinking game. We're going to give you 2 choices. If you pick one of the choices, we don't drink. But if you say both or neither, like you really don't want to pick anybody or whatever, then we drinking. Everybody drinking.
I got a feeling he's gonna want to be politically correct. I got a feeling.
And this ain't really to diss anybody. We just want to bring up stories of the people. Anything we bring up. If there's a story attached to anybody, you bring it up. And really, the choice is really depending on whatever for you.
It's your criteria. It's
not who's better at anything specific.
Okay, and then I got to drink these right here, right?
Yeah, that's sake. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. If you want.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, you could sip too.
By the way, we don't make up these questions. It's the cocaine section over there. The Colombian and the Dominican right there. They make up these questions. So if you get mad at anybody, just look over there. Rich knows them both. He'll set it off. This is a one I enjoy saying. MJ or Prince?
MJ.
MJ? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, because I play video games and like I grew up with MJ, you know, Michael Jackson Moonwalker, so like, you know.
And you got your own video game dropping,
I do,
right?
yes.
It dropped already or no?
No.
Okay.
I'm working on it.
Okay.
Jodeci or 112?
I'm gonna go 112. I love Jodeci, but I'm gonna go 112 though. They got like different type of sauce. So.
Okay.
Chris Brown or Usher?
I love Usher, but I'm gonna go see Breezy.
Yeah, that just got off tour with him too, right?
Yeah, like different.
Where we at? Jack Harlow or Boss Man D-Lo?
I gotta go with the home team. You know what I'm saying? I love Boss Man. I gotta go with the home team.
Okay. Timberland or Pharrell?
I'm gonna take a shot for you.
Thanks, bro. This one's challenging because it's like Timberland.
So, you take a shot.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Salud. Salud.
I'll do some on my one in the next one.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. Ooh, I like all three of the next ones. Okay. Yeah, you go to the next. You take the next one.
Boy Wonder or Charlie Heat?
That's a crazy question, man. Charlie.
Okay.
Charlie, yo, hold on, wait. No, I didn't pick yet.
Okay. My bad.
Oh, you ain't pick?
I was just talking to my brother directly.
Okay.
It's so hard because like Charlie my favorite producer ever. You know what I mean? Because he just, you know, he's my favorite producer I've ever worked with because he just be grinding. He's always ready to work on some new shit. You know, we try everything. You know, we did a Paw Patrol song to a Michael Jackson song to a rap song, like just everything.
You did the Paw Patrol song?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Damn,
If
my
you see
son gonna be more hype about something when I get back home.
Yeah, tell him it is going down like that. That's me. He'll know it. But anyways, but in Boy Wonder, he just somebody that's just been, you know, me and him, we probably only got like 2 records together or something, 3, I don't know. But like, he just super down to earth guy and probably one of my best friends in the music industry for sure because he's always kept it solid. So I got to take a shot.
So I'm taking a shot with you, man.
Yeah.
Salud.
Cheers.
Stevie Wonder or Lionel Richie? And by the way,
Stevie.
Did
Easy.
you see the new story that we just put out about Stevie again?
No.
Yo, we need Stevie on Drink Champs
Listen,
already, man.
I think if I see Stevie,
No, when he sees you.
when he sees me, he's gonna snuff me. He's gonna snuff. So we just had Dion Cole on here, and Dion Cole said that Stevie Wonder bagged this girl.
Damn.
And then told him to stop acting like a bitch.
Then he told him, stop acting like a bitch. Stevie's gangster. Well, I don't think Stevie gets our jokes anymore. I think Stevie's mad at us, bro.
Nah, I think he got a good sense of humor.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Too many stories, man.
Yeah, so too many stories. People have come on here. So the Isley brothers came on here, said they seen Stevie Wonder crossing the highway.
A busy street, not the highway, man. A busy street.
Whatever.
No, it's a big difference, man.
So I don't think he's finding our jokes funny anymore. All right. Go ahead. Next one.
No, did we pick Stevie Wonder or Lionel
did.
Richie?
Stevie.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I want to ask this one.
Go ahead.
Okay. Drake or Tory Lanez?
Drake.
Okay. You got records for both.
You said I got
records for both, right?
Yeah, but it ain't about that, you know. I
Okay.
love Tory. Tory's a super dope artist. I think he's just amazing, you know. But I grew up with Drake, you know.
Okay.
It's Drake.
So now let me ask the more controversial question. Drake or Kendrick?
That's easy. I mean, I love Kendrick Lamar, but it's Drake.
Okay.
You know?
Because of your relationship.
Okay.
Yeah, because of relationship, but it's like that's the music that I've studied. Like,
Okay, got it,
You know,
yeah.
like yeah,
Makes sense.
Cool.
Al Green or Marvin Gaye?
Marvin Gaye.
Okay.
Whitney Houston. Did y'all put 3 in this one? Fuck y'all doing?
Yeah, they went crazy.
Whitney Houston or Mariah Carey? It's the cocaine section. You're gonna get roped up one of these days.
I'm gonna go with Mariah Carey.
Okay. I'm not answering this one. You answer that one.
Beyonce or Rihanna?
Please take a shot. Please take a shot.
Cheers.
Kanye or Swiss Beats?
Dama?
I'm gonna go
Okay.
Shout out Swiss Beats.
Total or SWV?
SWV.
Okay. Curtis Mayfield or Sly Stone?
I don't know Sly Stone, but I
Okay.
do know of Curtis Mayfield.
So you're going Curtis
So I'm gonna
Mayfield?
go Curtis.
Okay. DJ Khaled or DJ Drama?
Love you, drama, but I gotta go with my brother Khaled, man.
That's right. He climbing over the walls and gates and shit like that. You got to go with him. Fat Joe or Rick Ross?
I gotta say Fat Joe, just because like I got Rich is one of Rich's best friends, and
Yes.
also he's just like one of the first famous people I've been around. You know what I mean? That
Yep.
was like treating me like a human. So yeah.
That's
dope.
fire. I gotta make some noise. Well, all right, we got one more.
Well, they were gonna send a couple more.
Okay, but that's a question. Did you ever have a chance to go be on a Terror Squad? Was that something?
Is that a question for
I
him?
don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, Fat Joe to me don't seem like the type of guy that's just ready to snatch up an artist. Like, even Rich.
Fat Joe loves money. What are you talking about?
No, but like, I'm just saying, like, Rich, Rich could have made money off me plenty of times and just never wanted to. Like, he was just like, yo, I want you to be in the best possible situation. I don't want to just...
That's
I don't
fire.
want, you know what I mean? I don't want to just be a manager or assign you to my homie just because, like, I can get paid off of it. He wanted me to be in the best situation.
Right.
So,
That's-
and I feel like...
Have you and Joe ever worked together?
Yeah, I did a song for him a long time ago. Oh wait, and then I did another song with him, and when he did an album with Dre, Cool and Dre.
Okay.
I did a song. Yeah, we worked together.
Okay. So I'm gonna take a shot for that.
Yeah.
right.
But the last one?
No, there's a couple more.
Oh, a couple more. Okay.
Ty Dolla $ign or T-Pain?
I'm gonna go Teddy Pendergrass.
Don't you got a joint with T-Pain and Plies?
Huh?
Don't you got a joint with T-Pain and Plies?
Yeah, I do actually. But
don't remember?
the only reason I said Teddy. No, I do. I just got caught up on the fact because I was like, Teddy Payne is what I wanted to say, not Teddy Pendergrass. But I remember y'all heard him say that on his album. And I was like, yo, Teddy Payne. But anyways, T-Pain is somebody like my uncle gave me a CD. It was an Epiphany album, and I was just like in love. That's my favorite T-Pain album ever. Even though he had so many other hits and shit. Yeah, I really studied that album a lot. Yeah, T-Pain is like the goats for me.
Okay. Lauryn Hill or Erykah Badu?
Lauryn Hill.
Lil Baby or Da Baby?
Damn. The baby? Baby?
Hey, all babies
You
win.
can say both, neither, either or.
I can say both.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
absolutely.
don't know, but I thought I had to take a shot. If I say
Yeah, both is.
Yeah,
Both, I gotta take a shot.
Yeah.
we gotta take a shot.
Yeah, I'm in.
I say both.
Okay.
Cool. Salud.
Outkast or UGK?
Outkast. Shout out to Bun Vito, the great guy.
Shout out Bun B, man.
He's always treated me with respect. Another one of those people that's like down to earth.
We've been repeating this next one a lot. I think Nas doesn't care, but I think Jadakiss is going to start.
Didn't he ask a long time ago for us to stop saying it?
Jadakiss has been asking me to take this out.
He said retire it. But he's in the game
Nas
now.
or Jadakiss?
Well, I'm probably the wrong person to ask this just because like I studied mostly R&B growing up. I didn't start studying rap until I was like, I don't know, 19 years old or something, I guess. So I don't know. I mean, I guess
you're not saying either
as
or.
a casual hip hop listener, I mean, I listen to more of it now, but I would say Nas.
Nas.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. The Bars or Earth, Wind and Fire?
Earth, Wind and Fire.
Okay. All right. Now this last one we go back to the interview.
Yeah, man.
Loyalty or respect?
I'm gonna go with respect. That's a crazy question. I like that. I'm gonna go with respect. I mean, but ain't they kind of hand in hand?
That's why I'm
That's
taking
what
a
we
shot.
think.
Yeah, that's why I want them both.
We think
I
we
want them
want both. Like,
I want them
like-
both.
Because if you're not loyal, how could you respect me? Like,
That's what I agree with you.
Yeah.
Salud. So I'm yes,
Yeah.
yes. This is something I want to ask you personally. Do you enjoy being a part of the industry?
do I enjoy being a part of the music industry?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
No, you don't.
Hell no.
I believe you, man.
I don't like nothing about it. That's why I'm making this game.
Yeah.
Brutal industry, like,
right.
as soon as you mention respect, it just got me thinking, like, I might get a lot of respect from like fans and the consumers and whatnot out there, and then sometimes maybe not, but a lot of the time I always really wanted the respect of my peers, and the ones that are like in it like really in it and like are still out here competing to be number one or whatever, I feel like I don't really ever get the respect from them. And I'm a type of person, like, I feel like when I came into the industry, and shit probably still now, there's a lot of people that treat me like I'm a threat or something.
You're a threat, you said?
A threat, yeah. And I don't want to think that, but like the way they treat me day to day, you know, I've been in this shit 10 years. There's so many people that I can name that like I've been.
Trapsoul, we celebrating 10 years of Trapsoul, right?
Yeah. But there's so many people that I feel like I've reached out to or tried to talk to or try to get a meeting with for 5 minutes, and they just be blowing me off or treat me like I'm just like some funky ass nigga that's trying to be around the fame and shit.
I
like
heard
I ain't
you say that, and I couldn't believe like when I forget what interview this was. I was searching you, and then they said the T-Pain features, and it was like they were saying that how they love that you went and got T-Pain and Plies, and then they mentioned some other artists that I'm not going to name, and then you said, well, I can't even get them on the phone, and I was just like, is that you? Or is that them? Like
it's them because it's like I reach out. Like I'm a man, and I like conversation. If we got a problem, we ain't got to fight. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to go back and forth. Like we could just, as men, sit down and talk about it. Ain't nobody ever got to know about it. Like I don't know what the problem be. Like a lot of people be saying it's like, oh, I'm just busy. They always put it on that, but. You know, even Jay-Z hit me back every time I sent him a message. And, you know, I imagine he's one of the busiest guys.
motherfucker on the planet.
You know what I'm saying? So
Man,
it's like, for these people that ain't nowhere even near that, you know, I get it. We all kings. We all got our own kingdoms, and we got people that's trying to get something from us. You know, I'm sure you got 20 people trying to get in contact with you right now.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And, like, I respect that. But, like, also I feel like, you know, if somebody was calling me saying, N.O.R.E trying to get in touch with you. You know, he really want to talk to you. We're gonna have a conversation. You know, we're gonna have a conversation at some point. But like, so I always felt like if I did the same thing, maybe people would give me that same respect. Like, yo, I'm trying to get in contact so we can like either talk about a record or let me show you something I'm working on. And it would just be crickets.
Not even no answer.
Listen,
right.
I believe you because you're saying it.
I swear to God.
But I can't imagine that shit, bro. Like, I'm being honest with you. Like, I don't see an artist right now not picking up Bryson Tiller.
I swear to God.
Like, I
swear to you. And they all gonna say it's because they busy.
Listen, I've studied you enough to know that if I bring up an artist's name, you're gonna say, you're not gonna say nothing. So I know that, but.
Because I care about them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to put them out because I know what the media are going to do. They're going to take this interview.
Of course.
They're going to clip little, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and then take it out of context.
Yeah, it's like Shade Room. They're going to post some shit. And next thing you know, all the people going to be saying. And I don't want to do them like that. I don't want to bring that on them because I care. You know? So.
And you sure, now this is me asking as a person. Because I know the industry and a lot of the times, an artist will sit right in the position that you're at, and they'll say, "You know how it is, N.O.R.E, right?" Yeah. And yeah, I do. I know how it is, but we're not speaking to me. We're speaking to this whole audience. Is it you reaching out? Is it management? Because I can't see. Like, I'll just throw out a random name, right? Okay. I'm not gonna. It's not gonna be a real person. But Can reaches out. Bryson Tiller reaches out to Can. Can is hollering back. I can't see that. So you. Like, especially 15 million sold, all the success that you have, I don't see nobody not picking up your phone call.
You know what? I thought that same, I swear to God, I thought that same thing. As soon as they told me, I called like 10 people to verify that was even real. I was like, yo, is this real? Is this true? Because if it is, I'm about to reach out to a couple people, you know what I mean, that, you know, that I want to talk to about my game and whatnot. Reach out to them. And, you know, I sent them the thing that they told me, like, yo, you know, thinking like, maybe that's what they respect. You know what I mean? I was like, okay, they might not respect me, but maybe they just respect winners. So I was like, I'm winning. You know,
maybe they're intimidated.
It sounded like a win to me.
You never know.
Possibly. But I was like, that sounded like a win to me. So I was like, reach out to a couple people. Still, to this day, I can show you no response. I was like, yo, man, I don't know, man. I do be reaching out to them personally. It's not management, it's me.
Okay.
And, you know, who knows? I just feel like if you got a problem, just hit my phone. You know what I'm saying? If it's whatever it is, like, it don't matter. Like, I feel like people in the industry, there's be so many beefs between artists, and I'm for the people, you know what I mean? And I feel like the people need music, and the fact that we can't collaborate, like, fuck it, we ain't even gotta collaborate on music. Like, I don't give a fuck about that, but like, you know what I mean? Some people look at it like, oh, maybe he just want the clout, you know what I mean? What does it do for me? to do a feature with you. Like,
Right.
it's doing more for you than it is for me. Some people look at it like that and they're like, I'm not working with him. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's what happens to me all the time. Like, so I just don't. That's why I don't bother collaborating with people, because like, what's the point?
Yeah.
And people think it's me. They say, "Oh, I'm hard to
they
work
think
with."
it's you.
I'm like, bro, I'm here. Like, I'm in the same place.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy? And I don't want to say, well, I seen you.
Mm-hmm.
I seen you. You were cool as shit.
Oh.
And I'm sitting back and I'm like, wait a minute. These people think that, like, you're a dick, right? They might think you're a dick, right? Because you know what I mean? But I seen you cool, calm, collective.
Yeah.
And I'm like, holy shit. Do you think that's a rumor about you? That you don't want to collab with people? You don't want to be?
So.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, like, that was when I first came into the industry, a lot of people was ringing my manager's phone at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, we want to get Till on the song. And it was just like, it was overwhelming.
Right.
Because like at that time, like I didn't even have time. Like when people would be like, yo, you got anything that you was working on when you was working on Trapsoul? I'm like, nah, because like I had to go on tour right after that shit. And I was so fucked up about the idea that I had to be on stage in front of people for the first time that I was like, I ain't had no time to make music. You know what I'm saying? So that was all I was thinking about.
Right.
And people was reaching out like, yo, we need you on the song. And I was just like, I just can't do features right now. Like, not because I don't fuck with these artists, but just because like I literally don't even have time to make music for myself. You know what I'm saying? So that was the main reason. So maybe that, you know, I ran into one of them artists, actually. I ain't gonna say his name.
No problem.
But no problem. I ain't gonna say his name, but I ran into him at the Hit Factory and he was like, yeah, man, your manager told me you ain't trying to do features with people, man. That's lame, man. That's lame.
No, that was the rumor about you. Yeah, that's the rumor about you,
I'm
yes.
like, bro, like, I said, I'm here right now. What's up? Like,
yeah.
I think I played him some shit. He was like, look, I'm gonna do it. And he put a verse on that bitch and it came out like a week or two later.
But let me give you a part. Let me just let you know. I've been in this music business. After Trapsoul, you changed the whole game.
Oh, yeah, don't tell. Oh, okay, I was gonna say
You changed the whole game. No, this is.
You changed.
No. I'll big you up because I know you. I can feel your humbleness, but like the way music is made now has changed since Trapsoul, and we're celebrating 10 years. Correct?
yeah.
You gonna take a shot for that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, hell yeah! Come on.
I got champagne.
Champagne. Do the champagne. No problem. No problem. Do you realize what Trapsoul did to the
People always say that to me, and I don't ever hear it or see it. To be honest with you,
You just too humble, man.
no, I just don't see it. Like I'm just being honest. Like I don't hear what they hear. Maybe they hear it, but like for me, I just hear people making music. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all I.
Well, and I've seen an interview where they ask you about this, and they say that you actually have babies out there. People who follow exactly Trapsoul, and I know you don't want to claim it.
Yeah, I was talking to some of my homies at OVO at this party one time. Chubbs and Preem.
Big up Chubbs. That's my and Preem. Both of them are my people. Yep.
And they was pissed at me because I was like, it's like, yo, such and such is your son.
Oh, I know the story. They said it's your son at the club. They told Come on, I'm on point. Come on, bro. At the club, yes.
Yeah, I was like, bro, nah. I was like, nah, they not my son.
Because you didn't like the fact that they was calling him a son.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like because anytime I heard sons in hip hop,
it's like
thing. You know what I mean? The way rappers usually like, yo, this so and so is my son, and it's always some shit that's putting them down in the raps.
Yeah, but
so
in New York,
like,
it's
not
like
always, not always.
Not always. Yes.
You gotta tell me a time so I can go listen to it.
It's just saying like I'm the OG and they coming up behind me. That's really.
I get it. When he explained it to me, I was like, okay, I get it. You know what I mean? But I ain't. You know, I just don't ever want an artist to feel like I'm Nate Daddy. You know what I'm saying?
I get that part.
I'm just saying, like, I ain't ever want that. Like, you just inspired by me. You know what I'm saying? You took, a page out of my book. You study my, you're gonna make it your own. You know, they say a thief steals, but a genius borrows. And for the artists that do that, but yeah, it's cool. I get the whole you got some babies out there. I get it.
No, it's the truth. It's the truth. Like, you know what I mean? Me personally, sorry to keep twisting it to me, but there was a whole genre after I worked with Pharrell. Like, people didn't want to work with Pharrell, and then people just followed that thing. And that's why it reminds me of Trapsoul with you, is because after that, people followed you, and they mimicked, and they made music exactly sounding like you. And I know you humble enough not to be like, fuck them. That's my son. You ain't claiming that shit at all. But but you do recognize people are following you.
I don't recognize that. Nah. I mean, I've seen people come out with albums called Trapsoul and like, you know what I mean? Or went out or they'll tell me that I'm their favorite artist and they'll make music. I didn't see that, but like, you know.
I mean, you can say it differently. You inspired a movement is probably a better way to say it.
Yeah. But like, nah, I don't really see it. It's just.
So let me ask you a question. God comes down to earth. Bryson, you gonna make one record to save humanity. You get one feature and one producer. Who you calling?
Dang. One feature and one producer.
And if you want to make it easier for you, Dead or Alive.
Dead or Alive. Okay. Do I get as many chances with that? Like, let's say this feature does 100. Can they do 100 verses until I get it right?
I've never got to answer that, but I'm with you.
Unlimited studio time.
Unlimited studio time with these producers, because the producer might not get it right either. I might not get it right. You know what I mean? Like, I just want a bunch of try. I'm gonna go with my boy Charlie Heat for sure.
Wow.
Shout out to my brother.
As the producer.
Just because I believe in him so much. And then as the feature, and I get to like vocal produce everything. Like I get to really craft this shit together to save humanity. I'm going with Drake. Yeah.
I can see it.
Yeah.
The way you said it, you've vocal produced him?
No, I never vocal.
Oh, okay.
No. But like if I could like be like, yo, nah, we gotta do it like this, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
And really be a part of it, I would go with bro.
Is there anybody like, you know, we got these collab albums that's like being popular now. Is there anybody you would do a collab album with?
Yeah, there's a bunch of people. I'll do one with Future for sure. I really love Future. Like,
big up the Future. Just seen him another day.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We squashed it. We had a little
for real.
And we squashed it. And I told him I'm sorry for my bad part.
What was the shit that y'all had?
Let's not even talk about. Let's talk about the good part. And thank you, Future, because he was actually right. And I, you know what I mean? So big him up. But that's what you and Future.
Yeah, I would love to do some shit with Future, just because, like, you know, Future, you got the melodies for sure. He definitely got them cadences, and like, you know, I understand like rap music. Like I studied his catalog for a long time. You know, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't. There's so much shit that I would have never made. You know what I mean? But I feel like we would make some real dope shit, not just for the ladies, but just for the fellas who love ladies. So, you know.
What do you love more, rapping or?
Oh yeah, one of that.
What I love. I mean, you know, R&B is my first love, but I always say with rapping, I can say more. You know, with singing is like it's a lot more slow pace, and yeah, with rapping, I don't know. It's just like a million words that I could say. And 16 bars versus, you know.
When was the moment you decided I want to start rhyming?
I started rapping because of, who did I start rapping because of? I got to credit CB as a person that made me want to start rapping. But also,
Chris Brown? You say CB, Chris Brown, yeah.
We got to come on.
My bad. I mean, what, is there another CB?
Yeah, I mean, no, we don't know. Charlie Brown? We don't know.
We got multiple generations.
Ain't nobody call him CB, man. Anyways, he's the person that made me want.
Like you can relate to him because he was a singer,
and he started rapping.
Right.
But like for me, like I was like, yo, I really want to really rap. And I feel like even y'all ain't never heard me really rap. And I could play out some shit.
You got a double album.
Huh?
You got the double album.
I heard some shit and I was like, yo, he can spit.
Yeah.
I mean, you can listen to Minnie Kelly, you know, on Vices, you know what I mean, and hear me spit and whatnot. But I got some other songs and whatnot where it's like, I think that's the hardest part about being me, bro. Like, cause it's like, you know, I really don't feel like there's a. It's like a catch-22 almost, because it's not a singer out there that can rap better than me, and there's not a rapper that can sing better than me. So it's like I'm like, but where do I fit in this industry? But to answer your question, I mean, singing more. And who made me want to rap? Or when did I start taking rap seriously? There was a verse that Jay-Z did on a song called "Click." And I remember, you know, for a long time, Wayne was my favorite rapper for a long time.
Lil Wayne.
I gotta say, I can't believe I forgot, bro. He the main person that made me want to rap. Like,
Lil Wayne.
Yeah, Lil Wayne. But then when I seen
Wayne, bro.
Lil Wayne, but when I seen when I seen PP doing it, I was like, oh yeah, maybe I should try it. Fuck it. You know what I mean? I started trying, but you know, I was never really that good at it. Like if you go back to my 2011, 2010 shit, I wasn't that good at it. And then I heard people used to always say Jay-Z was the best rapper to ever do it. And I was
alive.
For me, I never really understood it because, and then I heard him say something one time, it's like, yo, people just ain't listening, so they can't catch up to what I'm saying, something like that. And then one day, you know, I just heard like, you know, it was just like mumbo jumbo, you know, for me as a person who didn't really listen to rap music, but Wayne somehow connected to me. But one day on the way to work, UPS, this Click verse was playing. And then he said everything he said on that verse, and I said, yo, I get it. It was like an awakening. I was like, yo, I fucking get it. Jay-Z is the best. Like, I was like, yo, hold up. I was like, let me go back. Let me listen to all this man's shit. Then I started listening. I started understanding. I don't know if I got smarter or what the fuck.
You caught up to him, bro.
I don't know if I got smarter. And then I finally started understanding what bro was saying. But like, I started, because I really appreciate words. You know what I'm saying? So he really is a wordsmith for real. Mm-hmm. So like, I started listening to everything he was saying. I was like, yeah, I got to get better at rapping for sure. You know what I mean? And then, yeah. That's kind of
Jay-Z's first album. I didn't even get it.
Word?
I wasn't getting money at the time. Then I started getting money. I was like, I like this album.
He couldn't relate to it.
I like this album. Fantastic. I'm sure I get some money. I'm sorry. All right. I've been looking at your wrist this whole time. I'm a watch connoisseur. Those are VVS diamonds. That is a very beautiful watch. What is that?
This is Rich. Can you help me out here? This is Avi, right?
That's Avi Cole? That's Avi and Cole. Can you show it to the camera, please? Because holy shit, it's blinding people. It's blinding people.
I ain't gonna lie, I still got some Breezy Bowl dust on it. I ain't clean this motherfucker.
You ain't it looks brand new.
I appreciate it. I only got it because because of the tour and shit. I was like, you know what? I ain't got no background dancers, none of that. So I was like, fuck it, I need some dancing. You know what I'm saying? Why I'm say
Did you just? He said, "This is my background dancer, motherfucker." Yo, I've never heard of that. I'm gonna steal that so bad. Yo, his risk is his background dancers, motherfucker. Believe that. Holy moly, guacamole. Yo, that is a beautiful, beautiful watch. Are you into watches?
Nah, not really.
Not really.
Nah.
You're not into shit.
I literally only got it for that.
He's like, he's a not really type of dude.
I'm gonna take a shot just for you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I admire that for you. Like the fact that the industry hasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like I see a motherfucker into this industry and the way they the way they enter and the way they leave.
It hasn't consumed you.
It's too different. You ain't let it affect you. You didn't let it make you a bad person. Trust me, I've saw it all.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna take a shot to you being human.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
That's real shit. Human.
That was a crazy pause, though.
My bad.
Thank you, though. Bro.
You know what I'm trying to say. Like,
yeah, I got
you. Yes, thank you. Thank you for correcting he paused me. Thank you. But you have no idea how many people you see coming up, pause. And when it's time for them to, you know what I mean? Then that's when they want to be humble. That's when they want to be cool people. And then no one takes their call then.
Yeah.
But boy, when they there, homie, cámate.
Cámate la vida.
I tell them, cámate. I've been here 25 years. I'm gonna stay here. You might not. Aquí mismo. I'm sorry. I went crazy. Nah, but for real, man, like, I watched Rory and Mal, your interview. Mm-hmm. And Rory just called me. It's funny as hell. And Rory said that the time that he went to your show, it was the most females he ever seen in New York City come out.
I mean, but you gotta It's the breezy boat, like of course, you know what I'm saying. You got
No, this
they really
is your
have much
show.
to do with me. No, I mean, but like they were there for the, you know.
No, they said this is your show.
Yeah, but
This
that don't
wasn't
count.
Chris
though,
Brown.
like, I don't. You talking about my show?
It was your show.
Oh.
Yeah, come on. You gotta pick
okay.
yourself
I thought
up,
you
man.
said
Yeah. Rory said that he went to your show at Webster Hall, and it was the most females in New York City that he ever saw. Did you know that? I mean, he said it to you. This is on the
said
interview.
it to me. Yeah.
Yes, he said it to you.
But you know, you never know.
Is that no? Is that something? Does that make you a sex symbol?
Nah, definitely not.
Do you think you're a sex symbol?
Nah, hell no.
No, but you make sexy fucking music, right?
I appreciate that, man.
I'm
I appreciate
asking.
that. Nah, I'm just a nerd, man. I just be chilling.
That was
I'm
hard.
a gamer, man. I just be chilling, like, you know, the girls that like me, and the girls who don't, you know, whatever. I just make music, and, you know, for people who, you know, love women, and I appreciate women a lot. So,
Sure.
you know,
So
they
you
inspire
don't
all
think
the
you the new LL Cool J?
Definitely not. Hell no.
I'll be sure.
None of those.
No, you ain't just none of those.
I'm just the guy who's I'm just the guy who's in the house.
God damn it. Let's make some noise, Bryson. Well, I'm gonna take a shot for you, man, because I wanted to give you your flowers. Salud. Oh shit, you gonna take a shot?
I don't wanna.
And I just want to say something real quick. Just want everybody to know that I just ran the New York City motherfucking marathon.
I'll take a shot for that.
This is no other artist I would have came out for. Pause. It's just turned into a pause. Worthy moment.
Stop with that shit, bro.
No. But I would have been in bed.
Yeah.
But they said,
I appreciate
we got Bryson Tiller. And I said, I'm coming out.
He came in shivering. He was like, yeah.
For you, motherfucker, because you the motherfucker. So is there anything that you feel like you didn't do in the industry? That is it something that you want to get accomplished?
I ain't really collaborated with all the people that I would have loved to collaborate. I won't name the names, but like, I really love.
Well, let's throw it out there in a positive way.
Yeah. I love artists. I love people that create things. I appreciate icons. I appreciate people who, you know, it's not easy to bring people out to your shows. You know, 1,000 people, 5,000 people, 10,000 people. Some people doing 50,000, 60. The breezy boat's crazy. So it's like. Anybody that can do that, like, I appreciate them, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, there's so many people that I would just have loved to work with. Not because I feel like it could do something for me or like it's going to bring me more money or more fans or like I get a chance to shit on them on the song and sing better than them or rap better than them. But just because we get to make something for people to, you know, to just enjoy and live with for their life, you know? And there's a lot of people in the industry that I really never got the chance to like sit in the studio and chop it up with and be like, yo, whatever, and then we make a song, you know. I used to think that that's how the music industry was, like, you know, because in high school, I wasn't really the cool guy. So, you know, but I was really fucking good at music. So I was like, you know, that made me cool. So whenever I started looking at the music industry, I was like, okay, shit, when I get in the music industry, it's gonna be like, I'm meeting all my people. This is my table right here. Like all the people in high school, they wasn't, you know, I had no table there. But like this is my table, and then I got there and it just was like more tables.
A lot of tables.
I was like, God damn, you know, and I was just like, holy shit. So that's probably the one thing that I haven't done. That
You want me to throw out a couple of features that I think I would like? Sade,
I love Sade.
That'll be.
I don't know if she'd ever come out the you know.
Yeah, I heard she don't come out, but
but I would do that. I would do that.
Who's producing that?
I would. I mean, probably Charlie Heat.
Okay.
Show.
Yeah,
But honestly, I would let her do. I'd be like, yo, Sade, what do you need me to do? Like, if it's just an ad lib, if I just got to sing in a lower octave under you, and I don't even get no shine time, like no verse,
you just singing back up.
I don't give a damn. You know, like I'm doing it.
Good. I'm taking a shot for that too. Salud.
Hey,
you still on your champagne? You still on the
I
champagne?
take one of these.
Yeah, okay.
How about a joint with Jodeci?
Ooh.
Hell yeah, I do that. I want them to push me to be a better singer for sure. You know, so I would try to do some shit that I never done before.
Now,
Drink up.
yeah,
Cheers.
Salud. Now, who is somebody you would want to write for?
CB, Drake. Those are people I always name. A lot of female artists. I haven't really gotten into my songwriting bag, so like, to be honest, like it's hard for me to say, but those would be the people that come to mind like right away. And then honestly, newer artists who don't have nothing at all. Like, hey, let me write some shit for you. Like, if there's somebody out there, honestly, another thing is like, if there's a rapper with a really, 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 really good rapping voice, I would write for them. Just because, like, the thing that about me is like the fact that I'm a singer. People would never in a million years ever take me serious as a rapper. It's just how it goes. When you sing really good or whatever, you make really good R&B songs, and then you rap, they're just gonna be like, yeah, you trying to rap. Even if you rap
right, they won't give
at a higher level than anybody else, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, nah, you trying to blah, 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 or like, I don't like when you rap or whatever. So I would take all my raps and I would give it to somebody who has that rapper voice and that rapper energy, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you think, like one time I came outside, right? I was in Puerto Rico, in fact. I'm going to Puerto Rico tonight. And a dude bumped into me. And he sung me my song as he was dissing me.
As he was dissing you?
Yeah. He was like, Boricua, Boricua. And I looked at him, and it's awesome to me. But I looked at this guy, and I was like, holy shit. And I knew that record is bigger than me.
Right. Wait, but he knew it was you, right?
Hell no.
Oh, that's even crazier.
Hell no. Like, the video wasn't really out like that. Like, you know what I mean? This was like a random Puerto Rican in Puerto Rico. Yeah.
Maybe he thought you looked like him.
That's not
like,
awesome,
No, the video wasn't out yet. So he just really wanted beef with me. And I wanted beef with him too.
And he just had
like,
that song stuck in his head.
Yes. Do you think that music sometimes supersedes a person's image?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Absolutely. I'm one of those people, There's so many people that be like, I never knew what you look like. Now there'd be some people that be trying so hard to not know what I look like.
Because you're like hip hop's Clark Kent.
Yeah.
Like
low key, yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say?
I get
like, you can put on your cape when you go perform, but then you can take it off and go in the vocal
and be elusive and shit.
And like I seen you in a restaurant. You was mad low. I was like, you ain't low, nigga. I see you. But what I'm saying is, that's genius.
Yeah.
That's genius that you can do. Do you feel like, because this is a very hard question. Do you even like being famous?
Nah. I was just talking to somebody about this earlier. Nah. Just because, it definitely has its perks, but like
you don't want to wait
there's a couple
online in a restaurant?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, I get to skip a few places at Applebee's.
Yeah.
Like, I guess that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's that one thing. Then the other thing is like, you still get to use your fame to get money later on in life,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And that's cool. But other than that, what other perks does it really have to being famous, And
Yeah, I admire you, bro.
yeah, it's just like, I've never been, don't get me wrong. Now, the first year when I came out, like, it was cool to see people knowing who I was, but mainly because I love music so much, and the fact that people knew my music and they see me on the street, it was different. You know what I'm saying? It was like, oh shit, like, people recognizing me. But like, after a while, I was like, okay, I don't care to be famous at all. Like,
you're a different individual.
I want to walk around. Like, I don't give a fuck about, like, I'll be the nigga waiting outside in the line to get in the club if I have to. Like, I don't be trying to skip line and shit. Like, I be chilling,
No.
And I just blend in.
You skipping the line,
huh?
You skipping. You're such an individual. Look, Josie, you have a question? You have any questions you want to call? Joe, this is your biggest fan, just so you know. Like, that's good.
If you feel travel with the rapper,
We got a song coming out.
Let's repeat it. What is it she said?
Kalani.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, shout out to Kaylani, man. We've been friends for a long time. We both kind of came into the music industry somewhere around the same time, and yeah, we got a song together. We always just been real friends. So like, we never forced the music, but we do have something that I think might be coming out. But I don't know. So yeah.
Good. Okay, shit, I'm gonna take a shot for that. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, that's good.
So what is? I know I asked this earlier, so I'm gonna ask this in reverse because I asked alive, and you picked Drake, and you picked. So now I would like, what would be your dream collab of a person that's passed away? Who would you dig up from the grave?
It has to be music, right? No?
Shit.
I mean, go ahead, pick anybody now. That sounds
Yeah,
interesting.
anybody at this point,
Sounds
yeah.
like you're going in an interesting direction.
Yeah, because I don't
I swear to God, I love music so much, but like not to the point where I want to dig them up out of the grave.
Okay.
Who do you want to dig out of the grave?
Like, man, I swear I wish we could have did a song. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think I cared that much about music.
Right.
But if there's somebody that I was like, I just wish I could have picked their brain and just talked to them and tell them about my ideas, it'd be Steve Jobs for sure. Yeah.
I didn't expect that, but
I didn't
interesting.
think that either.
I'm really, really curious about just like what was going on inside of his mind, you know, and what he was thinking about.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Speaking of Steve Jobs, do you respect streaming?
Streaming?
Yeah.
Well, I gotta say, streaming is the main reason why I'm the highest certified R&B song. So like,
Because I remember at one point people were mad at you for keep loading up in SoundCloud. They wanted you to stay on Apple. They wanted you to be on Spotify.
Yeah, people were definitely
you kept going back to SoundCloud.
I mean, but SoundCloud's still streaming.
Yeah.
it's still streaming, but it's almost like free though. Like giving you
free.
Go ahead.
And a lot of people don't really. Sorry, SoundCloud, but there's a lot of people that don't have it. You know what I mean? They go into Spotify. They go into
Yeah, that platform's not widely used as much as it is.
but I got a soft spot, a special place in my heart for SoundCloud because for one reason and one reason only, really, it's just because
it
it's
made you
instant.
lit.
Not just that.
Instant, you said? Okay.
That too, 100,000%. And then it's instant. Like when I'm feeling something, like and I love what I'm doing, I'm like, I gotta drop this tonight.
Right, you can control when that comes out.
Yeah, I could literally go on my computer. Press
Yeah,
upload.
that is.
I can't do that with Apple Music. I can't do that with Spotify.
Yeah.
I gotta call this person.
Yeah, it
and that
takes a
person.
second for the
I gotta clear the
distribution,
sample.
right, yeah.
And I ain't, as an artist, I ain't really trying to do all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if I'm just feeling something, fans feel like we want music. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like SoundCloud is the easiest way. But so a lot of times when I did that, they would be pissed because they're like, "Why are you still dropping on SoundCloud?" Like, it's like, bro, you're getting free music. What are you talking about?
A lot of artists came off of SoundCloud. There was a whole generation of artists that were discovered
I
on
believe
SoundCloud.
he's the king.
Yeah, no,
I
that's what I'm
believe
saying.
he's
But
the
that's what I'm
king
saying.
of
Like,
SoundCloud.
you got to give SoundCloud his credit. You know?
Yes, yeah. We will. And there was another time you posted a picture online with your girl. People were mad at you that you were happy.
That happened, yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
So is it true that they want you guys to be sad to make?
1,000%.
They think that you have to be sad to make good
Wait, that's
music.
the reason why they were
I
unhappy?
just know.
They wanted you to
They
be
want me to be sad.
morbid?
They want me, yeah. They would always tell my girl, like, break his heart so we can get a new album.
Man, what kind of terrible fans is that, man?
No, this is
It's horrible.
It's horrible.
Those are terrible fans, man.
Yeah. Yes.
Do you believe that? That you have to go through pain to make good music? Okay.
Nah, that's not the case at all. Because a lot of people was like, "Yo, Trapsoul, he was heartbroken." It's just like, y'all, how would y'all know that I'm heartbroken? You know what I mean? Like nobody knew what I was going on, and I don't want to spoil the magic for nobody. I'm not gonna tell y'all who Trapsoul was about or who. I don't even want to ruin it for people. So it's like, think whatever you think. But like, I definitely wasn't heartbroken. It's just like, as humans, we have our days. We go through specific things. One day we might be feeling this way, and like when I'm feeling a certain way, I wrote about it. I'm feeling happy and I'm feeling good, like I'm about to make it, and like all my exes gonna be calling me. I made the song "Sorry Not Sorry." You know what I'm saying? So it was like it was different.
Notes.
It was different emotions, that I was feeling. So for people to be like, break his heart so we can get a new album.
That's terrible,
like,
man.
Bro, I just, it's not my job. Like y'all need therapy or something.
Yeah.
For real. Like, even my Solace, the album that I just released, was the first time since Trapsoul where I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna be super vulnerable, and talk about like some of my hard times and what I'm going through. So people can just relate to it. Because I know that sometimes people need to hear other people talk about their feelings so they can feel comfortable to talk about theirs, or
Right.
like they need something that's gonna help them heal. And it healed me. Shit, like I was listening to, my last album, Solace, on the treadmill a lot. But I still think it's fucked up that like, people would just You know, I think they do that to Ride Wave too. They're like, yo, make sad music again. It's just like he ain't on that. Like he don't want to do sad
They
music.
kind of do it to all of y'all. They kind of they kind of want y'all sad.
Yeah, but like that's like you got some other issues you got to work out. If you, there's so many other songs on Apple Music that you can listen to. That's like, for me personally, like I'm not listening to no sad music to help me get through my sadness. Like,
Yeah,
that's just me personally. Like I'm not. That's not like. I think I was listening to Latin music the entire time when I was heartbroken. I was listening to nothing but Latin music because I didn't understand none of the lyrics, and I was like, it sound like music, and they happy as hell.
It sounds fun, but yeah, feel good though. And that motherfucker talking about tragic shit.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, yo, this is what I'm rocking with. You know what I mean? Just because like I don't want to hear nothing that's gonna put me deeper in that. You know, but like, yeah, like I don't know. So yeah, I hate that. I really do. But at this point, it don't matter to me no more. They can say whatever they want. Make this type of music, make that type of music. I'm gonna make whatever the fuck I feel like making. You know. So, yeah.
So you're one of the only artists that dropped a double album in like this era.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
What do you mean this era?
Like, because I believe the last time a double album was Biggie and Tupac.
Nah. Drake drops Scorpion.
Oh,
That's a double album.
God damn it, my bad.
Yeah.
Well, all right, my bad.
Yeah.
You the nigga I recognize for dropping a double album.
I would say that this might be. I mean, I gotta say that Bro's album was a true double album too, though.
Okay.
Because he did like mostly like R&B feels and shit and rap on the other
Right,
one.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Okay,
you know,
so-
for me, go ahead.
Let me make my question make more sense. Us knowing you being a writer, like we only get paid for like 8 to 10 songs. When you do that double album is basically, that second album is basically a giveaway. Did you obviously you knew that?
Yeah, shout out my manager, man. He was
You found out later?
talking a lot about this, but like I don't be doing it for that reason, man. Like,
Okay.
I think what I was going through with Solace and shit, it was so sad that I was like, bro, I just want to have fun. I ain't trying to think about all the other shit. And the main reason I decided to make it a double album. Solace was supposed to be its own thing, and then the Vices was like, you know, when I dropped Whatever She Wants or whatever, and that came out and it was going crazy, I was like,
Whatever she wants. Yeah. He want.
Yeah.
God damn it, man.
Yeah,
you
that
fucked
one.
a lot of niggas' life up.
I know.
Just being honest.
Mine too.
That record, every time a person gets into an argument with their girl plays Whatever She Wants. It's going to you, man. It's going to you. Go ahead.
I get it. My bad, y'all.
Go ahead.
But nah, so when I had that song, it was going crazy. I had my last album, which is called, it was the Bryson Tiller album, it was self-titled. And it was like mostly like a bunch of R&B shit. And I was like, yo, I was sitting on it for a minute. I was like, yo, let's pivot. Let's do like an album that feels like this, that's catered to the women, that's fun, just fun vibe, you know what I mean? And, you know, they was like, nah, we should just put it as a bonus on this album. And, you know, I was a little upset about that because I was like, I guess we can do that, you know? So we ended up putting it as a bonus on the album. And, you know, it just sucks because it's like, it's the most popular, it's the most streamed song on that album. And like, you know, I feel like even Quincy Jones will listen to the album and be like, nah, this ain't the best song on the album. You know what I mean? This is la-di-da-di-da, Whatever She Wants, whatever the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I mean? But there's other songs like Prize on there, or like just, I won't even get into it, but there's songs where I'm really singing, I'm putting a lot of harmonies, and Charlie Heat really doing his thing, and like, they all got overshadowed and overlooked because people was looking for Whatever She Wants. They're like, yo, where's that? Where's that energy at? You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to do that, but you know, people, you know, label was like, nah, do this.
So you think you are like a victim of your own success? Because now I'm gonna give you an example, right?
Yeah.
And I know you went through this, so I'm gonna just say it. When I did what, then I came out with Oh No right after that. It was the same exact thing, and they compared it to that. Don't was so huge, that they kept comparing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, that it's not Don't, but it's good. Do you feel like you're a victim of your own success like that, or no? Because every record
they're always going to compare you to your last hit.
They always compare it to your last hit.
Right.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, fortunately for me, "Don't" wasn't my last hit.
No, you know what I'm trying to say. You
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But I've heard people say make another "Don't," but like I've always been the type of artist that like, I'm not trying to make the same song.
Nah, yeah, you should.
And there's people out there that'll argue like, all his music sound the same. He's just making the same song over and over and over.
Talking about you?
Yeah. I've heard that before. But like, it's obviously not valid because the songs that literally don't sound like each other at all. Right. You know what I mean? But like I don't like trying to make the same. Like even me as an artist. Oh no, I'm sorry. As a fan listening to artists, I'm not like, yo, I need Frank Ocean to make another Channel Orange. I need Jay-Z to make another, you know what I mean? Like, for what? He already made it. You know what I mean? Like, he already made it for me to listen to. So, like, why do I need him to go make another one of those? But a lot of these fans nowadays, they really, and shit, people might see this and be like, nah, he don't know what he's talking about. You need to go back and make it again. Like, it's like, nah, but that's not how it works, you know? Like, you know, so for me, I don't really pay too much attention when people say that. I just keep making shit, and you know, I'm so glad. Thank God that I'm blessed, and I've been able to just continue to take care of my family and
that's
you know, make money in the music industry, doing whatever the fuck that I really want to do. You know what I'm saying? But I listen to them Here's when I do my fans a solid. You know, those people that really rock with Trapsoul. Every anniversary. So like when it's a 5-year anniversary or a 10-year anniversary, for the 5-year anniversary, I dropped an album called Anniversary, paying homage to Trapsoul, which is my first album. Like, I didn't call it Trapsoul 2 because I'm just like, that's just suicide.
Right.
I'm like, but I'm
gonna compare it.
Yeah, you don't want to.
But I was like, but
it's a classic.
They're compared anyway, but like, this is what that is.
You're paying homage to yourself, like in a sense.
Paying homage to it. So I did that. And then on the 10 years, I dropped Solace. So I was like, yo, I'm paying homage and I'm going back and tapping into that bag. You know, even getting the old beats that I was listening to back then.
Oh, that's dope.
But even still, it don't matter. Like, they're still going to be like, nah, it's still not the same. You know what I mean? But, you know, it's like when you hear people make new Christmas music. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody might make a new original Christmas song and it ain't going to hit as hard as the Frank Sinatra and all that. You know, all them Christmas songs.
Didn't you make a Christmas album?
I did, but I'm not. It's not a shameless plug. I'm just making a fucking shameless plug. Yeah. But now I'm making a point that, like, you know, it ain't nostalgia. People are really driven by nostalgia, and they think that, like,
no, but they'll complain now, and then 5-10 years later, look back at, oh man, that was great. You know, that's a classic. Exactly. That's why you can't listen to it in the now.
Nope. At all. You just gotta keep moving forward and don't even listen to none of that. Right now, I'm in a space, ever since 2020, you know, I recently posted something like, yo, it's a common misconception that Bryson Tiller don't drop enough, and I hate hearing that shit. He don't drop enough, but like, I've been dropping ever since 2020. Like, I haven't stopped. It's the algorithm, it's the social media, it's all that, it's the brutal industry that's keeping me suppressed and keeping me, you know, smothered to where it's like nobody would ever know that I'm releasing. You know what I mean? 2020, I dropped my anniversary album. 2021, I dropped, I think, the deluxe. And then I went into the Christmas album. And then I dropped the 10-year anniversary of my first mixtape ever, Killer Instinct 2. And then I dropped BTA, the album, which I was working on nonstop, putting out singles when I could. And then I came out with Slum Tiller, the mixtape series was Whatever She Wants was featured on. That's 3.
Slum Tiller, that's in my...
3, I think 3 of them. And then I came out with a double album this year, and like I'm working on the next shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I can't. Nah, I'm saying all that to say, like, you know, it's just people like, oh, he don't drop enough. It's just like, nah, you just, you know, you can't see it, you can't hear it, and that's cool. You know.
So here's the $1 million question for me. This is my favorite question in Drink Champs history: independent or major?
I never experienced what it was like to be independent, so I couldn't really tell you. I'm trying to learn a little bit more. I'm trying to learn
just
a little.
Just go to my shit. Continue.
I'm trying to learn a little bit more what it means to be independent. As somebody I was gonna reach out to.
Don't
Russ. Don't
do it. Don't listen to him, man.
Not that I want to be. Not that I want to be independent, but more so just because I just want to understand what it means to be independent.
I would imagine in the R&B field, it would be a lot more difficult.
Man, I would say right now, as an artist, it feels like that the labels are just a bank. You know, like
the labels are just what?
A bank.
Yeah, I mean,
a bank.
Yeah.
1 million %. That you're correct.
Because it's not like they taking a song and then making it
Being
massive.
independent is wrong.
Word.
But listen, you can't say that right now is different than back then, man.
We got what's my man name? NBA young boy, and that's it.
He independent?
Now he took.
No, what do you mean?
He
Tech Nine's been killing it forever.
Tech Nine. I forgot. All right, but we got one.
No, man, there's a lot.
All right, who else is killing it independent? Come on,
Russell.
Russell. Oh shit! All right, you making points.
Russell.
All right. Today you win. The Russ isn't Russell is the same.
No, Russell and Russ.
Oh, the Christian artist?
No, bro.
Who's the Russell then?
From the Bay Area.
Oh, my bad. Okay. My bad.
I thought it was L.A. Russell, but maybe it is Lil Russell.
Lil Russell,
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah.
He's dope.
But you ain't fucking with independent.
I mean, I don't know.
Who you signed?
I'm signed to RCA.
Oh, okay.
I've been signing.
He liked that major.
He said
money.
that shit.
Nah, I mean,
He said RCA, goddamn.
I'm signed to RCA. I mean, I don't know if that's good or bad,
nah.
but like, shout out to them. As long as that money
Listen,
coming,
as long as you're successful and flourishing,
Tell you
that's all that
something.
matters.
Independent is rough.
Yeah.
You don't want to be independent.
Don't listen to this guy, man.
You like the Waldorf?
It's not built for everybody, but it
Do not
you will
go
own
back
your
to
own
the
shit in
Sheraton.
long
It's
run.
not good.
Damn.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I want to keep
And
going.
he's speaking from the era in the 90s when the labels were flush with money and they were just showering these artists with money.
Yeah.
So he's talking from a different era, man.
Stay major, man.
That sounds fun.
Stay major. I'm gonna take a shot for you staying major. You can. Yeah.
No, hold on. Let me cheers with you guys.
What is that?
Mama Juana.
What?
Exactly.
Please don't
It's
ask.
rum based. It's a Dominican drink.
Okay.
Cheers. Who wooed over there?
Good. All Dominicans, when they find out that he's drinking marijuana.
I thought it was Mr. Lee. Woo!
You open it. Let's talk about the game for a second.
Let's do it.
Is that it?
That's it.
Holy moly guacamole.
Brutal industry.
Okay. So you're selling a console.
I'm not selling a console, but like this is a handheld.
Yeah, what console?
It's a handheld piece. It's called an Antec. I got like 6 of them, but it's like different.
And your phone is a Macintosh? What the fuck is
It
going
looked
on
like a
with your phone?
Macintosh.
You really on some Steve Jobs shit for real? Oh,
No, but this is brutal industry. It's like I said, it's a handheld PC, so I can like extract files and shit. But I basically just download every Friday. We get a new build that comes out, and I download my game on here. I test it out. We play it. We see where it goes, and you know what I'm saying.
And what is it, like a downloadable app game, or is it?
It's a real game that comes out on all platforms, and
so I have to buy that console to get that game?
No.
Okay.
It's
So like
gonna
be Xbox and-
Xbox.
Yeah.
Oh, anywhere.
Nintendo Switch.
How about my phone? Would I be able
Phone
to
too.
download it
Yep.
on my phone? Wow.
Phone too. Yeah, so I started working on this back in 2020.
But is that your console that you?
No,
this is just something.
This is okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just a.
That shit looks ill though. What the fuck?
Yeah,
What is it again?
I've never saw it.
It's called an
It
Antec.
shit like some Japanese shit.
Yeah, it's called Antec. It's just like I was gonna give it to my daughter because it got pink on it, but I just bought it to see how it runs my game or whatever. But it's a handheld PC essentially. It's just a PC, a Windows PC essentially. So
And what's the premise of the game?
I heard he's killing CEOs.
So he wants to be independent.
it's about the music. It's about the music industry. So, you know what I mean?
Ain't you killing the CEOs or something?
I can't say yet. You got.
I heard.
You just
I got
gotta-
some inside info.
It's a.
You
very,
out here
it's a-
killing Leo Combs and Kevin
Yeah,
Lyles.
dog.
I'm not playing.
It's just a game,
That was
ladies
a
and
game.
gentlemen.
I'm just playing around.
It's a very satirical game about the music industry. I think a lot of the time this industry is like the shit that I go through is laughable. I'm just like, damn, like I can't believe that is that way. I've been somebody that's in the house. Like I said, I'm a nerd. Like I play video games, and I've seen this music industry shit make somebody send some goons after me. Like, yo, we gotta get Bryson Tiller touched. Because of
Like
X,
they-
Y, and Z.
they on some
We gotta get him
gangster
touched
shit.
because he disrespected me, man, and he owed me or whatever. And it's just like, damn, bro. It's a brutal industry, man. Like, and I think it's sad. It's really sad that, artists are gonna have to go through this shit. It's shit that you might not expect. Like I said, I stopped talking to everybody when my daughter was born just to see You know what I mean? I didn't know
who's
what was
fucking
going to
with you,
happen.
you just said, yeah.
Yeah, who's going to fuck with me? And then once I popped off, which I didn't know was going to happen, all of a sudden everybody started coming out the woodworks talking about, oh, I'm this, oh, I'm that. And we're gonna put death threats outside your house.
Owe him this.
Owe them, yeah.
Okay.
Like OWE. So yeah, that is just you know, and then dealing with egos in the music industry, dealing with the media, you know what I'm saying?
I was like, damn, me?
Nah,
we knew media.
media, you know?
yeah.
But like, you know, there's some people out there that are like y'all that they got malicious intent and they're doing it because they know, you know, like I said, it's gonna be some clips from this shit that I'm probably gonna hate to see, but I ain't even on social media right now. Like I'm chilling. My bad, let me turn this off. But
Social media was telling you chill out right now.
Yeah. But nah, like, you know, the industry is just it's fucked up what artists have to go through, you know. Just there's so many different things that I just have made characters out of, and I love anime, and there's a lot of anime influence in this game. And yeah, I just
But I just want to give you a slight bit of advice. You're a legend.
debatable.
No, let me finish. You're a legend. You're on your way to being an icon. And there's moments that I don't want you to miss.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
Yeah.
This ride is cool.
Yeah.
This ride is cool. And I feel like you're being careful. So you're not like really in, like, you know what I'm saying? You're looking at the ride, but you know that ride is going to go up. You're in great adventures, right? So you know that you're on a ride. So you're being super careful, and you're not in, I want you to enjoy this more. You're a legend, bro. You're a legend. These people came out here. Look at all these people turning around. We do this for 10 years. Everyone was like, Bryson, get out, Bryson Tiller. Listen, you're a legend. So I want, you know,
what's a legend?
You're our family. You're our family, whether you know it or not. You know what I'm saying? Like coming through Rich is my family. So you my family, I'm your family. And I want you to enjoy this a little bit more. If I can give you a little bit of advice. Hold on. Just a little bit of advice.
Yeah.
Enjoy this ride.
Yeah.
Because so many people ain't gonna get this.
Yeah.
So many people, like I just ran a New York City marathon and I seen people fall in front of me. Mm-hmm. They came right to the fucking finish line and fell.
Yeah.
And I couldn't pull them because they wasn't with me.
Yeah.
But you're at the finish line, and I'm gonna tell you something. I want to pull you with me because you are a good dude, and enjoy this motherfucking ride because this ride is beautiful. I'm sorry, I got older on y'all. That was old. But yeah, not for real, because
I was just
you living a beautiful life, man.
I don't know if you heard my question, but I was just wondering,
my bad.
What's a legend to you? To you?
To me?
Yeah.
A legend is a person who stays outside, who doesn't listen to the critiques of these people for both of our second album, and he comes back outside and perseveres and keeps going. And I know that word might have just sounded a little crazy, and keeps going and does not let anybody crack them. And let me just tell you something. You have done that. You have done that already. Celebrate yourself. Pat yourself on the back. And just in case if you don't want to, I'll help you pat yourself on the back, bro. You are a fucking legend. Accept that shit, bro. Accept it. Accept it. Because that's the beautifulest thing about this is I know that you're accepting where you at.
Yeah.
But you're also like, man, fuck this. All right? Which is cool. I've been there. But you have to look over that shit, bro. You already made it. You're already who it is. There's people who already look up to you.
Yeah.
They're inspired by you. So you just gotta accept that shit, bro. You're a fucking legend and accept it. Is that cool? Is that cool? Yes. I just want you to know that. I just want you to know that, like, for real, because I know that you humble.
Yeah.
And sometimes being humble is next to being, like, not accepting your credits. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you got to accept your credits, bro. You got to look at the end of the film. The end of the film, your name is there as the fucking executive. You know what I mean? Salute to you, brother.
Thank you, bro.
Salute to you.
Appreciate it.
And salute to your crew for holding them down. And salute to you being here, man, because this is beautiful, and I wanted to give you your flowers, brother. And I thank you. But this is the last question. How many babies you think you made?
Damn.
Shit,
who knows?
Cause you make love making music, motherfucker.
You know, people used to say that to me, and I never understood because I was like, "Dang, really? Y'all making love to this? Like, that's crazy."
Yeah, motherfuckers fucking to your shit.
That's wild. Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. I'm happy that I contributed.
You like 3,000, maybe 300,000 babies? What you think?
Who knows, man? I really just hope that I made a lot of men question their decisions, you know what I'm saying? And or not even just that, just people mend their relationships that they might have broken, you know, more than babies, you know. Hopefully some babies came out of that, but like, you know, if you just mended some, like I just want to help people get through their mental
reconcile
shit, reconcile their
yes.
relationships, or just really think about it like, damn, you know what, maybe I did fuck up. You know, maybe I need to revisit that and see it from a different perspective. So yeah.
So is there ever a record that you thought you went too personal on? Because I know you
personal question. Shit. I can't recall right now.
Especially not about your girl, your exes.
Yeah, I can't recall.
Just leave that alone.
Like you never released music or an album and kind of like social media where you kind of exposed too much there.
Definitely my second album for sure. I was like, yo, I'm saying way too much.
Like you wish you could go back. I want to edit
like
that.
The album cover itself was inspired by like that MTV show is called True Life or some shit, exposing like what people was like really going through. Right. So I was like, this is all I know to do. I'm just telling what I'm going through. So, but it was too much, you know. So
listen, man. One day, me and you gonna hang out and just diss each other about our second album, because you ain't letting it go, and guess what? I didn't let it go.
His second album is a classic, in my opinion.
Yes. So, I relate to you so much because I know exactly how you feel. Yeah. Because it's exactly how I feel. But thank you, man, for being here, man. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate your energy. Appreciate Rich. Appreciate all this shit, man. Like, yo, you're a legend, man. I want to give you your flowers, man. So take a picture. Let's do it.